Now friends, let's take an example where we will see conditional formatting where we apply rule according to our wish. So we will take an example where we are having 10 companies, company 1, and I'll just drag it down. I'm not giving name of any company, but we are just taking an example that we have got 10 companies, right? And we have got their share prices. So here for day 1 to say day 10, we have got some share prices, right? And we will generate some random numbers as the share price, rand array or rand between we'll use. And in 365 we have this rand array also. I'll just show you. If I'm using rand array, it is easier for me to generate numbers in any range. It says that in how many rows you want, I'll say 10. In how many columns you want, I will say 10. What is the minimum number you're looking for? So I'll say 999. And what is the max number you're looking for? Let me make it 499 until 999. Okay, let me have these numbers. 999. Let me make it even smaller so that we get some good range of data. So what I've done is, and in the last option it is asking whether it is integer or not. I'll say true. I want integers only, right? And I'll close the bracket and I'll say enter, and I'll see that in the whole range the number got generated in one step. So this is the beauty of the array formulas. We will be discussing this in great detail in our advanced sections, what array can do. Now I'll just copy this formula, Control C, and I'll remove the formula from there. And to do that, I'll use Control Alt V, the paste special option, go to values and enter. So now I don't have the formula at the background, but I only have the values. Now in this data, if I want to highlight which is the highest price which any company reached in this 10-day period, right? I want to see only those data where the highest price is there in a row. So what I'll do now is I'll go to conditional formatting and I'll say now that let's do a new rule. Let's create a new rule. Now when I click on create a new rule, this box will open up, right? And here it is asking, giving me different options. So I'll choose the last one, use a formula to determine which cells to format, right? And now the Excel formula should start with an equal to sign. I'll put an equal to. In conditional formatting, it's very important that we select the whole range on which we want to apply our formula or our conditions, and then we will use equal to and use the first cell, and then I'll again use equal to and I use the term max. I want to find the max of the first row. I'll select the first row and I'll close the bracket So is it done? The formula is done. There are a few steps to be completed. Formatting is not there, so no format set. It will not show any color formatting, and referencing is not yet done. What is referencing? I'll be dealing this in great detail in coming sections, but here I'll just try to tell you that D2, when we are putting a dollar before D and before 2, we are trying to freeze this cell, but I don't want to freeze this cell. I want the formula to travel across, so I'll just remove the dollars from here. And when I go inside this max formula also, it says that $D $2, so it is freezing my $D $2, but this $D column D, I don't want it to go to column C or column B. I don't want it to change the column range, but row, yes, I want it to go from the second row to the third row, fourth row, fifth row. So I'll remove the dollar from the row. I'll make the row free. This I'll be explaining in great detail in one of the sessions where you learn referencing. And now what I have done is I have removed the dollar from both the row numbers in both the ends, D2 to M2. It was selecting D2 to M2. Can you see D2 to M2? What I have said that D and M I have frozen. I don't want the columns to move from CBA or NOP, but row I have given the freedom to move from second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and move down. Now the next thing which I need to do is I need to apply a format. So I'll click on this format, and as we have seen earlier, we'll go on the fill button and we'll choose some formatting which we want. Suppose I want to highlight dark green color and I want to get font of white color. I'll choose white, and it will also show me the formatting before it sets it up, showing that it will be formatted like this, which is fine with me. And now I'll say OK to this, and as soon as I click on OK, you will see that everywhere every row it has highlighted. The company one reached a highest share price of 839. The second one reached a highest price of 987. And in a minute, earlier it was so difficult to comprehend the data, but now you can easily comprehend this data by looking at it, and you are able to see that company 1 is reaching the highest values on the day 5, the company 2 is reaching on the day 10, and the highest value values also you can see. And in a similar way, if I want to see the minimum ones, I will again go to conditional formatting. Let's apply another rule to it, and I'll go there and I'll say new rule. Now a new rule is being applied. I'll say use a formula to determine, and when I say use a formula, it gives me a place to write a formula. I'll say equal to, I'll again select this equal to, and now instead of max, I'll be using the min function, and I will select the whole range here. I'll close the bracket, and now as I did earlier, I'll remove the dollars from the cells, from the initial cell, because I want this cell to travel across and compare to the min formula. What I'll do, the columns I don't want to move out of my column range from D to M, so I'll keep the dollar before that column, but rows I want to change. I want my formula to travel from the second row to the third row to the fourth row, so I'll remove the dollar from my row. And now what I need to do, I simply need to give a formatting. So I'll click here and I'll go to the fill section again, and this time I'll take a bit, because it is the smallest number, so I would like it to be a bit reddish. So I'll take, maybe I can take even a dark red color, and for the font I can take again a white color, I can take again a white color, and I can do other things as well. I can do the border, you can do any kind of formatting here. Everything is available. And as I click OK, you can see that formatting is like this. And if I click on OK now, you'll see that all the places we have been able to get those numbers which are the smallest ones. Company 1 went in this 10 days, has gone down to a share price of 393. The company 2 has gone to 342. And in this way, we are able to highlight in this table what are the highest prices achieved by the company and what are the lowest prices achieved by the company. So in this way, we can do many things with conditional formatting. It is one of the very powerful tools, and we'll explore this in great detail. Again, we'll have a session where we'll be seeing many more features which we can use along with conditional formatting and apply it. But for now, I would like you guys to practice this and use the same. You can watch the video again and you can do it slowly and try to practice it. Initially, you may feel that it is tough, but if you do once or twice, you'll become an expert with it and you'll be able to use this tool very confidently and very useful. So thank you, friends. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in the next session. Thank you very much.